Okay, well this is a newer version of an older one, but looks completely different.
It does. I mean, the cosmetics are totally different.
Yeah, the Ping i530, and the cosmetics are intriguing. You know, it's much round everywhere, right?
Yeah, round everywhere. A really clean look in the back. They've got the grooves in the back, make it look kind of makes it look more expensive, to be honest with you. And the 530 color, it's clean. But there's more going on than normal on a Ping.
And you can see a little bit more chunk to it than the Blades and the Blueprint S's, right? So this has got some hollow body going on.
Yep.
And we've also got the loft. You know, let's talk about loft a little bit. We got 29 degrees in the 7-iron.
Yeah, that literally was a reasonable 6-iron 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Right?
And we're
reasonably strong 6-iron.
We're not looking at a shape here that's huge from front to back to
No,
to
but
warrant
it's definitely
that, so.
longer heel to toe than some of the other ones, though. And a little thicker top line, although it's not horrible by any means. But much more rounded shape to it. I mean, the toe blends in nicely. It doesn't look, square or anything.
Yeah, they've gone away from the really, really sharp toe in the blade, and they started to soften the edges out here. So this is a really interesting one. I think this is for a lot of golfers. You know,
this fits a lot of people. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's got some offset to it, progressive, but not a ton. Just it fits a big range of people. Softer
sole, it's going to get through the turf. Wider sole is going to help. Right. Then you've got a little stronger loft, so you're going to pick up distance. And we look at distance there, we've got 166 yards. There's nearly 170 yards out of 80 miles an hour,
right? I don't hit anything 166 yards with a 7-iron. Like 155 is more like it. So this is pretty long for,
so we do both tests.
Huge package.
Half-inch test, which is going to get hit a lot, half-inch people off center on this thing. And we do the 1/4-inch too. And you can see that the left to right dispersion is pretty decent.
Yeah, Ping does a really good job with that. We're seeing that from a lot of Ping irons now. As you miss it off center, heel toe, even up and down, they seem to be able to manage to keep the dispersion right to left, pretty narrow.
And I think everyone's kind of figuring that out. And placing CG at different places all the way through the set. And then we talk about stopping power. Has to be a trade-off at some point. 29 degrees, right? Yes, it is lowering out a bit. Spin launch actually isn't that bad.
No, it still spins some.
Yeah, it's in the middle there.
Yep.
So you're going to see it through a nice window. And then, like, if you're hitting this really, really low in the face, you're going to see a difference to the center because it's going to jump. It's going to be a little hot out the center. This iron is really kind of for that, mid-range handicap, anywhere from high singles through to, I don't know.
Probably 18 or so, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So this is for distance. This is for across the face, dispersion left to right. Nice.
Another thought too is, like I said, I have a set of the 230s, which I love. I really like them. They just don't go very far. But if you have 230s and you struggle with getting your long irons long enough, right? Especially as you lose speed, the distance between clubs narrows. This is not a bad concept to throw this in the bag and maybe a 3/4 iron or something, or 5 or whatever within 230s, because it'd be difficult to mix these with the S and the T.
Such a big difference.
Such a big difference. You end up with 2 6-irons or something, right?
Yeah.
But with the 230s and stuff, or even the some of the other clubs, you certainly could do that.
Yeah. Well, keep an eye out because the next one we're going to test is a much, much bigger package, and we've got some interesting synchronicity between this and the G730.
Okay. That I could almost see blending. I hadn't thought about that. And I'm looking at them and thinking maybe.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, stay tuned. Head to coolclubs.com and book your fitting today.